Hi everyone, this is Kristen from Media Padawana Designs, and today I'm going to do a brief tutorial for you on the basic brioche stitches so you can work the brioche cuff for the fox kit cow. This is what the brioche cuff looks like, and as you can see it is completely reversible. You have one color dominant on one side and then the opposite color is dominant on the opposite side. So it's perfect for these reversible mitts. I am not a brioche expert. I actually just taught myself brioche for this project. So this is not going to be a comprehensive tutorial, but I am going to show you the basic stitches, and I've also included in your knit along materials some links to other tutorials that are a little bit more in depth. All right, so the first step is just to cast on your stitches. This time I'm going to use orange as the dominant color on the side that we're working on. So this is going to be, for our purposes, contrast color 1. I cast on with contrast color 1, and I am working on 2 circular needles. I will try to minimize the click-clacking noises. You join to work in the round. So to start for the setup round, first knit the first stitch. Make sure you're not twisting. Oops. Make sure you remember how to knit. All right, we knit the first stitch, and then we're going to slip one yarn over, knit one around. So for brioche, slip one yarn over means you're going to bring the yarn forward, slip the next stitch purlwise, and then knit this stitch, the next stitch. As you can see, that creates a small yarn over right here. So yarn forward, slip one, knit the next stitch. And you're going to do that all the way around. Yarn forward, slip one, knit one. Okay, we've worked all the way around for our setup round. We're going to move on to round 1, which is where we add the next color. So to do that, take the yarn, make sure it's not tangled here, bring the tail end to the front of the working yarn and back, and then we're going to put the needle behind the yarn so it's hanging in front of the right needle. Now we're going to slip one yarn over, brioche purl around, and what that means is we're going to slip one with the yarn in front. Oops. Then we're going to wrap the yarn all the way around the back of the needle and purl the next stitch together with its little wrap. Okay. So the yarn is already in front. We don't have to move it. Slip the next stitch, wrap the yarn around, and purl this stitch together with its wrap. Yarn is already in front, don't have to move it. Slip the next stitch, Now we're going to wrap the yarn around so we can purl the next stitch with its wrap. So you're going to work like that all the way around the needle for round 1. All right, we worked all the way around round 1. Now we're going to do round 2, where we switch back to our first color, contrast color 1, in my case orange. So for round 2, we are going to brioche knit 1, slip 1 yarn over around. You want to make sure you get that first yarn over because you just added the contrast color on the last round. It can be tricky, so don't forget there's a yarn over there. So, using, it's here somewhere. There it is. Using contrast color 1, we're going to knit the first stitch together with its wrap. Then we bring the yarn forward, slip the next stitch, then knit this stitch together with its wrap, creating another wrap when we wrap the yarn around. Right? Yarn forward, slip the next stitch, knit this stitch together with its wrap, creating a new wrap. Yarn forward, slip this stitch, knit the next stitch with its wrap, creating a new wrap. And you're going to do that all the way around. Okay, I have now worked rounds 1 and 2 twice, and you can see the colors are starting to line up on both sides. The first 3 rounds for this are really the trickiest. It's a little fiddly. It doesn't look very intuitive. Once you get past the first 3 rounds, it becomes much easier. You can see how the colors are lining up. You get into a rhythm with, wrapping and purling and knitting, and etc., etc. So I definitely encourage you to give this option a try. My biggest tip for you is to make sure you don't miss any of the yarn overs. Don't miss working them at the beginning of the round or at a join over here, and don't miss knitting or purling them on the next round, and you'll be good to go.